Hi, my name is Alex and welcome to the Crochet Circle.
In this second part of the video tutorial, I want to show you how to crochet the leaves, how to sew everything together, and how to make the bottom part. As you can see, I already worked in the pin so you don't see it and there's nothing in the way. So if you want to see and learn how I made that, join me with the video and I think we can just get started. So let's start first with the leaves. The leaves are really easy to do. So I have some green yarn here. Again, it's cotton yarn and I still have my 3mm hook. So first I have to do chain of 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I'm gonna do chain 1, and in the second chain from the hook I'm gonna do a single crochet. Now in the next chain I'm gonna do a half double crochet. Now in the next one I'm gonna do a double crochet. In the next one I'm gonna do another double crochet. In the next one I'm gonna do a half double crochet. And in the last stitch I'm gonna do a single crochet. Chain 1, and I can cut the yarn. And now this is the first leaf done. I think I'm gonna make like 5-6 of them. So I'm gonna do again chain of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now chain 1. What a surprise! So 6 chains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I already done the 7th one. Now in the second stitch from the hook I'm gonna do a single crochet. In the next stitch a half double crochet. In the next stitch a double crochet. In the next stitch another double crochet, another half double crochet in the next stitch, and a single crochet in the last stitch. I know I should cut these things out, but or even start over, but I'm not gonna do that. So that's 2 leaves done, another few to go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more in the second one, a single crochet, then a half double crochet, then a double crochet, then another double crochet, a half double crochet, and a single crochet. Now this is the 4th one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Chain, then a single crochet, half double crochet, now a double crochet, now another double crochet, half double crochet, and a single crochet, chain 1, and I can cut the yarn. I'm gonna make another one. You can make as many as you want or as many as you need. but I think I'm gonna have enough, 6 of them, so I'm just gonna make 6 leaves. The pattern for the leaf is in the top left corner, like with all the rest of the things that perhaps you need to know. So up there there is probably a diagram for the leaves. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now the last one. Six stitches, 6 chains, chain 1, in the second chain from the hook a single crochet, then in the next one a half double crochet, in the next one a double crochet, in the next one another double crochet, in the next one a half double crochet, and in the last one a single crochet. Chain 1, and I can cut the yarn. Now I have the leaves, I already made the flowers. Now what I'm gonna do is, first I need to sew the flowers together and put the leaves in, so I will actually know how large the back side should be. So for that I have some pink thread, and I have some smaller needle to go through it. Now how I'm gonna arrange the flowers is up to me, but if you want you can definitely rearrange them on your own. So I kind of want to make a triangle with the 3 bigger flowers, and then the 2 micro ones I'm just gonna put on each side. So first I'm gonna join together the midi and the mini one. So I'm just gonna go into the flower and sew through. And now back. This is not fixed at the moment because I still want to move them a bit around. So this is now the 2 smaller flowers done. Now I'm gonna attach the larger one, the maxi one. So the maxi one will go here. Yes, I know I'm doing it all on the back side, but I am holding it together so it will look nice on the front side as well. I know it's a bit wobbly at the moment, but just give it time. The more you will sew it together, the tighter it will be. Plus with all the rest of the flowers and the base on the back, it's gonna be secured enough. Okay, so this is now kind of the base done. So the micro ones, I'm gonna put one on this side here and one on this side here. So I just need to sew now the flowers together. Always look it from the front side, how you want to position it. And once you find the position, then sew it together. I want it a bit more to the inner side, so I'm just gonna readjust it a bit. Perfect. Now the other micro one is gonna be positioned down here. So I'm gonna just go through the flowers again, securing them, sewing them together a bit more. Now this one should be here like this. So again, I'm placing it in, and now I'm gonna sew it together. You can make as many flowers as you want, and you can sew on to the base as many flowers as you want, but I think that this combination of 5 flowers is just the right amount for my needs. But yeah, if you need more flowers, then just make more flowers and sew them together. Actually, what I can get rid of are all the loose ends here. It's slowly getting its shape. So what I have to do now is just cross sew it a bit more, so that each flower will be attached to the neighboring flower a bit tighter. And I am pulling it just a bit more tighter together every time I go through the flowers. I don't think it was a good idea for me to do to be doing the dishes in the next room, because I can still hear some of the washing machine noises, but I hope it won't bother you too much with this tutorial. So yeah, I am just sewing it together. Now it is quite secured already, but I want to just continue doing it, because the more you will secure it now, the easier it will be then in the end. Now when I'm gonna have this secured, I'm gonna start with, oops, there goes my camera. Then I'm gonna start with putting the leaves in. Now I'm gonna make a knot here. And just work it in a bit more. Now, if you're wondering why I didn't do the base yet, well, I want to have everything ready, because the base might be in a bit different size, so I will see how it will go and how large it should be. But roughly it's gonna be an increase of 6 like almost always with me, and it's just gonna be a nice round shape. Okay, just one more and then I'm gonna be done with this. So I can cut the yarn. Now this is the base without the leaves. Now what I want to do is put some leaves in on the side and in the middle. What I'm gonna be actually using is a crochet hook, because I'm gonna be pulling the loose ends of the leaves on the back side, and then afterwards I'm gonna be sewing them in again. Just nicely position them. I can do 2 of them here in the middle, but this is where your creativity will come to shine, because you can do as many leaves as you want. You can position them wherever you want. This is just like a template showing you what you can do with it. So I'm gonna have these 2 leaves, for example, here. And then one here, one here, one here, and perhaps one down here. I'm gonna see. But now first I want to secure these 2. So some green thread, again my needle with a knot on the end. Now this is the back side. I don't need much. It can be shown where the stitches are because it's all on the back side and you actually won't see it on the front. What you have to watch is it should be nicely placed and secured, so it will look nice at the end, and that you won't lose the leaves once you finish this lovely piece of a rose garden. I know this is not the most fun part, watching me sew it together, but I did want to show you what it takes to make this nice jewelry piece. As I already mentioned, you could make a pendant or a brooch or a pin out of it. So the sky is the limit, I would say. So these are 2 leaves now here. Let's see, I want 1 leaf up here. So I just position it and then I go with the needle and the thread to that place and sew it on. Because this is all gonna be the back side, so you're actually not gonna see how it's sewn on, because the back side will have this bottom part up as well, so you can have ugly stitches like currently I'm having them, or you can make it as nice as you want, but either way it's not gonna be shown because it's all gonna be hidden with the bottom part of the flower. Okay, so that's another one done. Let's see, where should I put one more here and there? Yeah. So I'm gonna put, first I'm gonna cut this off. Now the next piece I said I'm gonna put up here. So just go with the needle towards it and sew it on. Always have it nicely positioned so it won't move, at least with this first stitch. Okay, this one is now as well secured. Let's see, where do I even need more? I could actually go for one here and one on the bottom. Yeah, I have plenty of leaves, so I can actually put them into my work. So another leaf, let's say here. just securing it in place because I will be sewing the bottom part on and I won't be seeing any of these stitches, any of the loose ends, anything like that. Oops. And one more here on the bottom. So yeah, I used all 6 of my leaves. If you don't want the leaves, you can definitely leave them out, but I think it's a really nice contrasting color, so it's not also pink. I'm just gonna snip away these loose ends. Now I can make a knot and the leaves are securely in place. So this is now the base done. Front with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 leaves. You can definitely use a blocker or a stiffener to put the leaves even more into the position, but I like them as they are soft. So what I have to do now is go on the back side and make the back circle. So I'm gonna actually show you one more trick. So if you're gonna be making a pin or a brooch, you probably will use one of these things. It's like a safety pin, and I want to show you how to make it so it's actually hidden in the inside of your work. So I still have my green yarn because I want the back side to be green. I'm gonna start with the magic ring, chain 1 and do 6 single crochets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now here I'm actually gonna be doing in continuous rounds, so I'm not gonna be joining each row as I go, but I'm just gonna continue on and on and on and on. So it's gonna be 6, 12, 18, 24, 30, 36, depending on the size that I need. So that's, I have 6 stitches. Now the next round is gonna be 6 increases. An increase is just 2 single crochets in the same stitch, so that's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11, 12. I just want to double check what the size of my pin is. I can go one more row. So from 12 to 18 I'm gonna go single crochet and an increase 6 times. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, an increase, 7, single crochet, 8, 9, an increase, 10, 11, 12, an increase, 13, 14, 15, an increase, 16, 17, 18, an increase. Now to go from 18 to 24 I need to do a single crochet, an increase and a single crochet, but what I'm actually gonna do is, yeah, this is the perfect size. I'm gonna hide this in, so I'm actually gonna do a chain 1 and put my pin in, skip 1 stitch and do an increase here. Okay, that now an increase and 4, and then I have to do the same on the other side, so the pin is then hidden into the work. So I have 4 stitches, now 5 is a single crochet, 7, 8, an increase, 6, 7, and now 8 is a single crochet, 9 is a single crochet, 10, 11 is an increase, 12 is a single crochet. Now I'm here on the half, so now I need to do chain 1 as a single crochet, then I'm gonna skip 1 stitch and do an increase, and a single crochet. I'm gonna close the pin because I don't want to get poked. That's 16 stitches, now 17 is a single crochet, 18, 19 is an increase, 20 is a single crochet, 21 is a single crochet, 21, 22 is an increase, no, 20, well, you know what I mean. I'm on 24 now, so now I need to go up to 30, I need to do 3 single crochets and an increase, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is an increase, 6, 7, 8 single crochets, 9, 10 an increase, 11, 12, 13 single crochet, 14, 15 an increase. Now 16 is a single crochet, that's in that chain 1, so that's 16, 17, 18 single crochets, 19, 20 an increase, 21, 22, 23 single crochets, 24, 25 an increase, 26, 27, 28 single crochets, and 29 and 30 an increase. So this is still not big enough. I'm gonna go one more row, so it's gonna be 2 single crochets, an increase, and 2 single crochets 6 times to go into the 36 stitches. So I have 6 stitches now. That's 7, 8, 9, 10 is an increase, 11, 12 single crochets, 13, 14 single crochets, 15, 16 an increase, 17 and 18 single crochets, 19, 20 single crochets, 21, 22 an increase, 23 and 24 single crochets, 25, 26 single crochets, 27, 28 an increase, 29, 30 single crochets, single crochet, single crochet, an increase, and 2 more single crochets. So now I have 36 stitches, and to be honest, I think it's gonna be enough. So what I'm gonna do is slip stitch, chain 1, and I can cut the yarn. I'm actually not gonna be using this yarn to sew the bottom part to the flower, but I'm gonna be using a thread. I'm just guiding my yarn to the starting point where the magic ring is, so I can there make a knot. And I can cut the yarn. So this is the bottom base done. I need some more green thread and my finer needle. Now the first thing that I have to actually do is to secure the pin even more. So how I'm gonna do that is really easy. You know, the pin has those 3 holes to secure it, so all I have to do is go in and out a few times. And always try going through a stitch so that the thread actually has a place to be secured on. Of course, when you're gonna be doing it, try making or grabbing a yarn that is actually a thread, sewing thread that is more in the shade of the base. this is actually gonna be my base now secured. Just one more stitch and going to the back side. Now I have to bring the thread to one of the ends, because now I have to secure it on the back side of the flower. So what I do is, once it's nicely secured, I just go into each stitch and move slowly around. Watching that I always take one thread at a time. Now this is the whole thing, and then the jewelry, the accessory is almost done. How you're gonna use it, it's gonna be up to you, but you can also use it as a decoration, not just on yourself, but also for your home, perhaps for a spring wreath or a table decoration, or there are no limits on what all you can use it. Again, sewing is not the funnest part while crocheting, but even that has to be done sometimes. I just hope I'm not getting out of focus too many times, because I do remind myself that I need to be more over the desk, not in my face so much. And I'm back at the beginning. So this is actually going to be my last stitch. All I have to do now is come more into the middle, make a knot, and then hide the knot into the work. And that's it. I can cut the thread and turn it over. And now the brooch or the brooch or whatever you want to call it is done. A nice piece. You can put it on your jacket, on your hat, on your blazer, wherever you want to do. Now this one was made with 1.75mm hook, this one was made with a 3mm crocheted hook. The pattern is the same for both of them, just this one is much bigger. And yeah, well, that's it. That is how I make my mini rose garden. This is one of my top things to do because the flowers are always so nice and exciting. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, do let me know. If there was something wrong, you can definitely let me know that as well, so I can make it better, just to know how things go. So yeah, that's it. I'm gonna say until the next time, happy crafting, and let the spring begin.